Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach y'all how to buy like furniture and stuff for your apartment and basically anything for a low price, right?
I just wanna party. I just wanna party.
Today, like I said, we are going to talk about how I buy things for the low. I want to say 95% of my entire apartment has come from using this method. And a lot of people are very skeptical about buying things the way that I do. So that's why I'm going to show you guys how I end up with some pretty good stuff and how I, find all my little secret things that I be finding. And I will show them to you right here on my phone as well. So I use pretty much 2 apps. And I'm going to include one more that I just recently hopped on because I bought something from there as well. So the first one is Facebook Market. We all have Facebook. We all use Facebook. We all try to sell things on Facebook Market, but do we actually try to buy things? And I'm going to show you ways to figure out if you are buying from a trustworthy person and ways to negotiate the price. If you're not liking the price, or even if you are liking the price, there's no hurt in asking for the price to be negotiated. So that's how I ended up with a lot of things. Like, you're not gonna fool me, girl. Like, I seen this in the store and it was $80, so why is you selling it for $70? Like, no. So the concept that we're going for here is basically, it's like buying a brand new car. So, if you buy a brand new car, you're paying full price for it. But as soon as you buy it, like, even if you don't drive the car, you bought the car, so now it's technically a used car. So you are buying technically used items. Once you have bought that used car, the price automatically gets dropped, period. Whether you used it or not, the price is getting dropped, right? So I'm going to go to Facebook Market, and already it's like showing me things in my area, right? That you want to buy. Let's say I want to buy furniture, and I'm going to go with this bed frame. So this is pretty much how I got my bed frame as well. Y'all already know that when I actually bought my bed frame, I technically got it for free because people give away things for free. Everything is not always damaged. Everything is not always bad. Some things are in really good condition, and people just go through different circumstances where they have to get rid of items very quickly. That is how I got my iMac. I don't know if y'all know, but I bought my iMac through OfferUp, which we'll talk about in a second.
None of these are sponsored, though they should be.
I got my iMac off OfferUp, and it is in great condition, honestly, for what I need it for. Nothing is cracked, nothing is damaged, nothing. It's perfect, honestly. The way I bought my bed was I was searching for a type of bed frame that I wanted at the time. Someone ended up giving away a king-size bed frame similar to the kind that I was looking for. So I went scooped it up for free. Didn't even have to talk to anybody. It was out there on the curb when I got it. So it was in very good condition. I ended up getting a smaller mattress, and I ended up wanting a smaller bed in my old apartment than what I actually had. So it was a king size. I really wanted a queen, and I ended up selling that bed frame for maybe $150. I posted it for $150, and somebody bought it. So then I used that $150 to actually get me a new bed frame, which only cost $99. And it was on Facebook Market. Some furniture stores, well, actually a lot of furniture stores, actually post things on Facebook Market, on OfferUp, Let Go, all that stuff, so they can get traffic into their stores. So you just click on things like this. If you see a bed frame right here is this big, and it says $54. Yeah, it says $54. We know they're not going to be selling no bed frame for no $54. So that usually means you have the finance option to buy it. But I'm saying that to say that companies use this app to sell their things. So that's how I actually found the the furniture place that I was using to buy my bed frame. I'm sorry, y'all. I be getting anxious. That's how I found my bed frame for only $99. And my budget was $150. So I was lucky enough to find that. Facebook Market, there is an option for you to, let's see, you can see like the description and everything. I don't want to post this person's information because I'm not buying anything from them. But in the description, it tells you everything that the item has, or if there's anything wrong with it. Even if there isn't anything wrong with it, located in the description, when I reach out to someone, I ask questions. I ask main questions. The first question, even if it says something is broken, you still want to say, is there anything wrong with this that I should know about? And I say it just like that because if you say, is there something wrong with this? It gives them an opportunity to say, no, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, there's nothing wrong. It's like loopholes for people to scam you, basically. And I don't like that. So I state exactly what I'm looking for. Is there anything about this thing that I should know about? I usually say that's wrong that I should know about, but it's all about demanding how you present yourself, and being like, you want to sound like you know what you're talking about. If you don't know what you're talking about, these questions usually help you sound like you know what you're talking about. Because people who don't know what they're talking about, and if you use the wrong wording, I can already tell that you don't know what you're talking about, what you're asking for, and I'm gonna scam you. So I come in, if you're looking to buy makeup, has this makeup been used? Has this makeup da-da-da-da? Has this da-da-da-da? Has it been open? When did you buy it? Type thing like that. Or why didn't you like it? So sometimes a person will be like, oh, I bought another one and just never got to use this one and I don't want it anymore type thing. You know what I'm saying? So ask hella questions. Ask hella questions until you are sure and you feel comfortable enough that, okay, this person is a trustworthy buyer. So I mean, not buyer, seller. It also tells you on Facebook if the person is very responsive. So that's like a plus thing too, because this means that they're replying quick to everyone else, and more than likely they have been selling more than one item. So sometimes on Facebook, okay, so yeah, if you click on the person who is selling the item, it tells you, it shows you like their profile. It tells you how long they've been a member on Facebook, how many friends they have on their commerce profile. So their commerce profile is different from their actual profile. So the fact that they have 15 friends, like, these are people who are either buyers and are coming back, or this is like staff members who are, you know, working with them. And it also tells you how many marketplace followers they have. So this person has 163 marketplace followers. That means they probably post often and they post really good product. And it also shows you like when the post, how long the post was, and how much it is, all right here on their profile. So if you ever like buy one thing, you can always go to their profile and see if they're doing something else. That is actually how I got my couch. I bought my couch from Facebook Market, and they were selling this couch for $60. And just being curious, I went to the commerce profile to see if there was anything else, because I really wanted like living room space to be taken up. So I got my couch for $60, and I went to the profile and I seen a bold chair, which is the same color as this pillow. So all of this is matching sets. I got these 4 decorative pillows and a bold chair that looks exactly like this, all for $100 even. And the good thing about Facebook Market, you don't have to pay taxes, because it's just people trying to get rid of things. And so ironically, I actually ended up buying this from like my frat brother. And I don't know, we all just trust people who are in our organization just a little bit more than strangers. I was gonna say strange people, I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? We know what's up. I know people who know you, so don't mess over me. But he even went the extra mile and shampooed it for me, so I didn't have to do that myself. So he cleaned everything for me. And you know, you run into really, really good people messing with these apps as well. So that's pretty much how you move around Facebook. It also goes by like your location, your distance, your area, in case anyone has like never used Facebook Market before. You have the option to look like it's gonna ask you for your location, and you just type it in, and you're looking for things within 11-mile radius. It can go up to 100 miles away if you are just looking for, you know, something, like if it's something that's not like really in your little space near you, you can always expand your radius. So you can look for anything from rentals, vehicles, deals, stores, furniture, electronics, clothing, all that stuff. You can look for all of that on Facebook Market, as well as the other app that I'm about to tell you about, which is OfferUp. So we're going to take a little stroll over there to OfferUp. I don't really remember how I got into OfferUp. I think somebody mentioned it to me and I probably downloaded it, which is more than likely the case. OfferUp is probably the same thing as Facebook Market. And a lot of times you'll see a lot of sellers on both because they download these apps like LetGo, Mercari, and things like that. I'll tell y'all why I don't trust LetGo as well. But you'll download things through there and they'll post all their products on there. So this is what OfferUp looks like. This is what the app looks like right there. And we're in there. So OfferUp again goes by your area, it goes by your radius, your location. So you have the opportunity to search in different area codes. Like one of my friends wanted me to search for him some furniture. So I just typed in his zip code and I can automatically see everything in his area. Just make sure that you update it back to your area before you start shopping again for yourself. So just always check your location if you're going with that option. The max miles you have, it doesn't tell here. It doesn't say, like, if you can see that, it just says maximum miles. I'm not sure like what the maximum is because it just doesn't say. And you can also set your location. That will be where you type in the zip code right there. So yeah, with this one, you have the opportunity to select, if you want to just see all things, you can click on all and it'll show you. You also have the opportunity to switch to things that need to be picked up. This means that people are not shipping them out to you. You have the opportunity to go to their house or meet up at a location and collect these items. It is safer to meet at a location than it is to go to someone's house. We should know that, right? Okay. It tells you all the items that are available for pickup, and it also tells you all the items that are available for shipping, and you just scroll like that. So I'm going to click on this one. Some people, let's see, what should I Google? What should I search for? I'll search for ring light. Ring light. I did not buy my ring light off of OfferUp. I don't know how to decipher what you want to buy off OfferUp. I pick and choose what I want to buy. Okay, so I found ring lights. It is showing me all of the people in the posted options for ring lights. So when clicking one, when clicking on one, let's see, this one's really cute. It's $25. It shows you all of the pictures here. This one, I'm guessing she just has like the lights on different settings and shows us what it looks like. That is really cute. It's so small though. Like, why is it that small? Maybe it's like for a desk. I don't know. But right here, it tells you the name and the rest of the information, right? So it'll say 6-inch adjustable 3 modes LED ring light. Most of the time they will show you all of these different things. It's like a lot of people doing drop shipping as well. If you don't know what drop shipping is, girl, I'm probably about to start because this money. So when it comes to shipping, it tells you where it ships from, which this one comes from Anna, Texas. And it tells you the price of the shipping, which will be $7.49, right? And it tells you how long ago it was posted. Obviously, it tells you how long ago things were posted because you don't want to be trying to buy something that was posted a year ago and the person just forgot to take it down. So right here, right under, I don't want to show her name, but right under, you see those stars, you can rate. The person who is selling has ratings, and they are rated based upon how the item, if the item was as described. So that means once the buyer got the item, they looked at the item, they examined it, they analyzed it, and they're looking to see, was it the same as what was in the description. They are also rated based upon they are also rated to see their communication skills, like were they A1, were they really communicating with me, did it take them 4 days to reply back to me, things like that. They are rated upon how friendly they are, how reliable they are, and how on time they are. And so as a buyer, you have this option to click on, after you get the item, you rate the seller, and you have the option to click on all of these things. It's important to look for these things because it tells you how they are with their customer service. Also, it tells you how often they respond. So this one says responds within a few minutes. So that means that they're actively on here, like I said about Facebook. And it tells you like they were active within the past hour. So it lets you know like, okay, maybe they're in the past hour. That means in a few seconds they'll hop back on, or in a few more hours they'll hop back on, or whatever. And then you can also have the opportunity to go to that person's profile and see everything that they are selling. So they're selling more things like this. They're basically like a light store or something like that. You feel me? They're selling all these different things. I look for all of those things when I am buying something. And I do the same thing here. I ask the same questions. Is there anything broken that I need to know about? Or, for example, this says $25. Since this person is clearly like a business, because more than likely they're shipping things out and they have more of the same item on their page. So let's go to a profile who is just like selling a random thing. This person is selling a random jacket. It's a Scotch and Soda light blue zip jacket with rib knitted finish men's extra large, whatever. So this is a very, very ugly jacket. But they're selling a jacket, right? So more than likely this is used. This was somebody's old jacket. They probably didn't wear it that much and they're trying to sell it. So they're selling it for $49. However, it also says clothes and shoes normal wear. So the description is beautiful light blue Scotch and Soda jacket, features zip-up closure, side pockets, ring collar, rib knitted finish, very comfortable condition, cotton light blue. They try to give as much detail as they can, right? So there will also be a True You member. This means this person has been verified and has been selling and doing things a while. It is very important to look for the verification on these apps because that is less likely to get scammed, right? So with this person selling this random item, it's used. He's selling it for $49. I don't think this is worth $49, so I would probably negotiate like $10 off. Or even if like sometimes I'll take, depending on what the item is, I'll try to take $10 off if I can. $10 is a lot. If it went from $49 to $39, that's a lot. But if I really don't believe that the item is valued at $49, I'll probably try to be like $29. You feel me? And sometimes, depending on the seller, if they're trying to get rid of the product, they'll go ahead and take the $39. They'll take the $10 off. Okay, so that is actually how I got my my mirror. I'm not sure if I ever showed you guys my mirror. My mirror is like a 6-foot mirror. It's taller than me. And it's probably like 3 feet away from the ceiling. I got it for $25 because one, it wasn't like sold from a furniture store or nothing like that. And I negotiated the price down because they had about 6 of these that they were just trying to get away and trying to get rid of. So I got it for $25. And I just took some screenshots that I'll show y'all. This right here is my TV stand. I got it for $40 from OfferUp. A guy was selling it. He makes them handmade. I have no problem supporting people who hand make things because it's like their own little side hustle, their own little business. So I actually follow this person just in case they make something else that I like. I can go ahead and do that, right? So it's $40 for a TV stand. It's in my room right now. My LED lights that I showed y'all in my last video, I'll probably pop that up right here somewhere so y'all can go watch that. I got those for $25. Well, I got 2 for $50. When on Amazon, I think it's for 1 boxes goes for like $35. So yeah, you get that. And also with that one, I had a few issues with the LED lights, and she sent me another box complimentary free for the inconvenience. So I really have a total of 3 boxes, I want to say, of the LED lights, which y'all know I put up in my new apartment as well. The chair that I'm sitting on here, I got from OfferUp for $15. And I know this for a fact is the IKEA chairs, and they come, I think they're like $25 at IKEA. So get that for the low. Got that for the low. And also my gimbal that I use for my camera. I lost the charger. I don't know where the charger is. But my gimbal that I use for my camera, it looks like this. I got it off OfferUp. On Amazon, it is like, I want to say $100 even. And I got this one for, oh, it might be over $100. But I got this one for $100. It might be like a little over the price. And actually, it's right here. Gimbal. But yeah, this person actually traveled around the world, and he traveled around the world and he used the gimbal to shoot in like Rome and Paris and stuff like that. And he was actually telling me like he's been selling all of his stuff so that way he can be able to travel and et cetera, et cetera. And he has a lot of electronics and things like that he really took care of. So it's also good to go to the profile to see if these people are selling things that if these people were selling things that were previously owned by them. You can go to their profile and kind of look at the condition of some other things to see like, is this person very trustworthy with their stuff? Do they keep up with their stuff and things like that? So he posted like microphones, he posted gimbals, he had lighting equipment and things like that. So he was like in the photography, in the film industry. So of course he took very care of his stuff. So doing your research behind the person who is selling something is really beneficial on your part, because you can see how they kept up with the things, the maintenance of the things. You can also negotiate the price a little better with them, like connecting with them on a personal level, because we know sometimes you want to be as persuasive as the seller when you are buying something. And you want to be assertive, not too assertive, but you want to put your foot down. Like, I know this costs whatever. So you want to be assertive. You don't want to be like, oh, like, how much is it? Do you think that you could? Like, giving people the option to do things, more than likely they're going to go with the option that benefits them. So instead of saying, can you take off $10? It's, I can offer you $25 for this. Instead of saying, can you take $10 off? No, I can offer you $25 for this. And either way you're gonna get the same reply. You either gonna get a no by saying they're gonna be really they're gonna be nice about it. Like they're not gonna be like, no, you can't get the da 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 da. They're just gonna be like, I'm sorry, I really can't do that. I'm really firm on the price. So that's the lingo to go with. Or they can just tell you, no, I'm not taking $10 off. Like, a no is a no and a yes is a yes. So it's better to have an assertive question than to have a question that you yourself sound like you're unsure about, right? Okay, so I hope this was very informative. I just bit my tongue. With OfferUp, if you buy through them, it gives the seller 3 days to ship your item. You won't get charged until after your item has been shipped. And you also have buyer's protection on OfferUp. So that's what I really like about them. Like, even if the seller like has some issues going on and they didn't have a chance to make it to the post office within the 3 days, you can also ask for an extension. So it might give you 3 more days. So you have a total of 6 days to get this thing shipped out to your customer. And once it gets shipped, then the buyer will be charged. And then you have about 1 day or 2 days to examine your product and make sure everything is working fine and working properly. And then you communicate that with OfferUp. If you don't like it, you tell OfferUp and things like that. So it shows you all of that when you sign up as well. So that's what I really like about that. The reason why I don't really mess with Letgo is because Letgo is not responsible for any money, handling any money or anything like that. So Letgo strictly post a product, the price, but you won't be buying anything through that app. So I don't trust it, because if you get scammed, you get scammed. Always use PayPal if you are not purchasing anything within the app. Don't use Cash App unless I don't use Cash App when buying something, unless like I'm meeting up with that person and I'm in their face, because you're not finna scam me. No, you're not finna scam me. If you are meeting up with someone to buy a product, always have them test the product first. So like when I bought my iMac, I didn't go alone. I had someone with me, and I asked the guy who I bought it from, I said, can you plug it up? Can you turn it on? Can you do all of these things for me so I can see it? So I know, like, if it don't work when you touch it, it's not gonna work when I touch it. And also, you don't want them to say, well, it worked fine once you got it and you turned it on, you must have did something. You know what I'm saying? So it's always better to be safe than sorry. So just go ahead and check out those things while you are there with the seller, so that way both of y'all can see, like, hey, it's not working, something needs to do it. You can also view the product in person and see if you still like it the way the pictures were portrayed and things like that. So yeah, that's why I don't mess with Letgo. I'm not too sure of any other apps right now. Oh, Nextdoor. I got my Nintendo Switch on Nextdoor, and Nextdoor is an app that is for your neighborhood, and it reports crime and things like that, people selling things like that. I did not purchase anything through that app. I did it through PayPal. So like I said, if it's not through the actual app that you are using, always use PayPal, because PayPal tell them to send you an invoice, and because they will have to fill out something that says like selling something or buying something like that. And if the item isn't as described, you can always put it in a dispute with PayPal to get your money back. So I hope this video was informative. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope you learned something. I hope you try it, because all the things I have in my apartment don't look run down or nothing like that. They all, you know what I'm saying, working fine, working properly. And I want to give like a little stress reliever to those people who are very skeptical about doing it. So you can start small. You can like buy something small, buy something you don't really care about buying off the app. So that way you guys can just give it like a little test run. So I know all of my friends use, not all of them, but most of my friends who use me to look for this stuff, just because they know like I be finding good little things. So man, let me know of any apps that y'all have tried. Let me know if you tried this one and it worked for you. Let me know everything in the comments below. I will be back with y'all with another video soon, and with some more update. I look cute as fuck. Sorry. Like when I did this. Oh, make sure y'all just make sure y'all check out. Make sure y'all stay safe. Make sure y'all wash your hands. If y'all need a shirt that say wash your hands, I know somebody, so let me know. But I'll catch y'all later. Y'all know I don't know how to do an outro, so